guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel, and it's an old school Vlogmas style cook with me today because I don't think I'm gonna have really time to shoot tomorrow because I have a lot of things to do that are boring and time consuming and don't leave time to make YouTube videos. So we're gonna do an old school cook with me. I am making Mike Isabella's lamb chili tonight because I promised my husband I would make it. I said I would make it last night, and then it was like downpour yesterday, Marathon Monday, and I was like, I'm not gonna go to the grocery store, and then he got like super upset because I said I was gonna make it. He was like, oh, I was looking forward to it. So I'm making it tonight, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make it, and we're gonna have a little chit chat while I make lamb chili. In case you guys are wondering, here is Clover Bean. He doesn't normally hang out in the kitchen with me when I'm cooking. I'm actually gonna send him like over there to eat a bully stick soon because it's too dangerous with him in the kitchen, but he's just so stinking cute. You're so cute. So I'll link this recipe for you guys down below, but here are the basics that you'll need. You'll need about now these are just like very loose measurements, okay? You're gonna need about a cup of onion. That's probably a little more than a cup, but I like onion, so that's okay. It says 2 tablespoons of garlic, but I mean, come on, that's enough for me. This is poblano pepper. It's like a chili pepper, but it's a little bit like a bell pepper as well. If you can't find poblano pepper, you can just use regular green pepper. I think that works just as well, but it's just not as, it's got a little bit of a kick, the poblano, so if you can find it, definitely use it. Some celery, about a cup of celery, and lots and lots of spices. So I'll tell you guys what is in this. It's gonna be 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of white pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne, and like another like 1/2 teaspoon of Aleppo pepper, or 1 teaspoon of Aleppo pepper. If you can't find it, add an extra 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne, is which I did here. I had some Aleppo pepper that I got from a specialty spice store, but it went off, so I had to throw it away. You also need 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of celery seed, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, and that is it. That is all that's in there. It's a lot of spices. I recommend if you're gonna make this, go ahead and pre-measure and put them all in a bowl because you'll be driving yourself crazy trying to like measure, put them all in there. It's like insane. So do the pre-measuring and pre-preparing for cooking. You will be much happier that way. I'm gonna start off by sauteing 4 strips of bacon that I've cut into small little diced pieces. The recipe also calls for like 3/4 of a cup of wild rice. If you've never cooked wild rice before, it takes a really long time, so I'm gonna start doing that because the wild rice is gonna go into the chili, but it can't go in until it's cooked. So I've got a separate little saucepan here, which I'm gonna add the wild rice to, and I'm gonna put a little more than 2 cups of water in there, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil and then bring it down to a simmer and let that simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. All right, I think we're ready to add our bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? You know, bacon is like one of those guilty pleasures where you don't want to admit that you like bacon. I mean, if you're a vegetarian, you're not eating any of this at all, but those non-vegetarians know what I mean about loving bacon and like having sort of a love-hate relationship with bacon. Smells so good. I think I might have to put the fan on. Super annoying because it's very loud and you won't be able to hear what I'm saying a lot, but we don't want to set off the fire alarm here because the fire alarm is très sensitivo. Okay, the bacon's about halfway cooked and there's a good amount of fat in there, so we're gonna add the vegetables. We're gonna add the celery, the poblano peppers, the onion, and the garlic. And we're gonna stir to make sure that the bacon fat gets on all of those veggies. That's what I'm talking about. This is not a low-calorie meal, people. This is like a very decadent kind of meal. It's also super labor-intensive, so I don't make this very often, but it's so good that when I do make it, I like am so excited. So we're gonna let that cook for a few minutes. So I feel like it's been a long time since I talked to you and cooked on camera, like Vlogmas, because I was like struggling to like make a video, and I was like, I don't know, cook with me. And some of you like the videos, some of you were like, meh, can do without them, but you know, for the one or two of you who like these videos, I'm gonna make this video. It smells really good in here. Clover decided to go in the corner there and have himself a little sleep, which is good, because he had quite a long day today. We took a long walk, we played a lot of stuff in the hallway, because it rained yesterday and it was just too muddy to take him to the park. I gave him a bath a couple days ago and I just didn't want to do that again. They shouldn't have baths super often anyway, because I guess it's bad for their skin. I don't know if it's because it's spring and there are some trees starting to bloom, but I have super bad allergies right now and I'm really unhappy. Like, I probably gonna take some Zyrtec before bed, see if I wake up feeling a little better, but I have watery eyes, I have a runny nose, I have a weird cough happening, so I either could be sick or it could be allergies. Do you guys have allergies and allergy problems? It's been getting worse as I got older, so I didn't have allergies when I was a kid, but as an adult, allergy central, like, gross. It's gross to have allergies, right? Like, no one wants to have a runny nose and stuff like that. So I don't actually feel good either. So there is a possibility that I might be sick, which is not good because I have a concert in about a week. But you know what? We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. So tomorrow, I actually have to go to the DMV and get my license renewed. I totally forgot to do it online. I could have done it online, but I like let it slip by, and now I have to go do it in person, which sucks. I hate going to the DMV, but I think I can go to, I think I'm not going to go to like the Boston DMV. As long as you go to a Massachusetts DMV, and what do they call them here? Is DMV like a DC thing? Is it I don't know, whatever the acronym for the car place and driving place is. I'm gonna go to one, like not a Boston one, but like a town one, so that it's not gonna be as crowded. Okay, so now that the vegetables are sort of done sauteing a little bit, I'm gonna add the lamb. Not everybody needs ground lamb, but I think ground lamb's amazing. That poblano pepper has a little bit, I left some of the seeds in there, and there's a little bit of a kick to it. I can smell it right now, which is going to be good for my allergies or cold or whatever. So I'm going to break this up a little bit with my spatula and brown this lamb. And when it's brown, I'm going to deglaze with some beer. Now, if you are not into drinking alcohol, you don't have to use beer. You could probably just use I don't know, chicken broth or something, but there's going to be no alcohol in the final recipe. It all just cooks off. So if you have any light beer, you can use, I'm going to use Amstel Light just because it's like light and it's not going to be too overpowering, but it still has a little bit of that malty beer taste that gives it a special flavor. But again, the alcohol will just cook off, so don't be afraid of using, you know, a little hooch in this recipe. Now that the wild rice is simmering, I'm going to start a little timer for it. This is the cutest little owl timer I got from my friend. I love this thing. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, so cute. So that's going to be for the wild rice, so I know when to take that off the heat and just let it sit. The thing about wild rice that's weird, it doesn't, all of the liquid doesn't get absorbed, so you're gonna have liquid on top of the wild rice when it's done. That's perfectly normal. Just siphon some of it off, and I'm actually gonna use the whale, like, what is this? Like a liquid siphoner? I don't know. It's for getting the liquid from the pot after you're done cooking. It's adorable. I love it so much because it's a freaking whale, and it's one of my favorite things in my kitchen. So I'm gonna link all of this stuff down below if you want to check it out on Amazon. So here's the whale. He doesn't have a name yet, but he should have a name, right? He should totally have a name. Leave a comment down below of what I should name this little whale guy. And I mentioned I haven't really been feeling good. I've just been so thirsty. I've just been like refilling this glass with like my lemon water. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. I'm usually a lot like a camel, and I can just hold on to water I drank like hours ago. But for some reason, I feel really dehydrated, so I don't know what it is. Again, either I'm sick or I'm allergic to tree pollen. I know I'm allergic to tree pollen, but I don't know. And I know it was kind of bad today, so maybe that might be the thing. But regardless of that, it's like I'm drinking a lot of water. So this is like my second glass in like a half hour, so. All right, so once the lamb is brown, we're gonna deglaze the pan with a half a cup of beer. I guess we'll have to drink the rest of this sometime, but there it goes. And guys, there's something about the beer that really brings it all together. I don't know what it is, but it smells, it's starting to smell like lamb chili right now. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for a sec while I open my can of tomatoes. Okay, after you have deglazed the pan, now you can add your can of crushed tomatoes and all of your yummy spices. And then give it a good stir to combine. This is when your house is gonna smell unbelievable, and people in your house are gonna be like, what are you doing? What are you making? And why does it smell so good? And you're gonna say, get out of my kitchen, I'm making lamb chili, get out. Do you guys ever say get out of my kitchen? Because I say it all the time. when my husband comes in the kitchen, he's always trying to come in here when I'm trying to cook, and it's big enough in here where the two of us can be in here cooking together, but if like I'm cooking and he's like grabbing snacks or like making soda in the soda stream, I'm always like, get out of my kitchen! Because I need room to move around. He's always like standing in front of a drawer or something like that. Oh, it's funny. I'm turning into my mom. I swear to God, I'm turning into my mom. I was talking to my mom today, and she and I are a lot more alike than I thought I would ever be when I was a kid, you know? She and I are so much alike that it's kind of unreal. I can't wait till you guys will meet here. I'm going down there for my dad's birthday in May, so that will be the day that I'll post the interview with her, and she's got a lot of spaces that need help, so that'll be a fun video for sure. My mom is quite the personality. All right, this is now boiling. We're gonna bring this down to a simmer. Oh, is that the wrong one? That is the wrong one. We're gonna bring this down to a simmer. Yeah. And then we're gonna cover. There is my lid. All right, I don't think that's enough. That's like not enough simmer action for me. That's like too much, a little too intense. All right, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna put a timer on this. We're gonna simmer for 50 minutes. And it says in the instructions to stir every 10 minutes. I mean, I think that's a little bit extreme. So I'm maybe gonna go every 15 minutes. But you know, periodically go through and stir. And then after that's done, we will add the chickpeas and finish it up. Also, no one will appreciate this but you guys. I got this new utensil holder from Target. It's got a little rose gold accent on the bottom, and it's like marble or some granite or whatever. It's really nice. I really like it. So I am happy to have graduated from just the plain stainless steel one to this friend. So just wanted to, you know, fill you guys in on that. So this has been simmering for a good 50 minutes, and I've been stirring occasionally every 15 minutes or so. So it is ready for me to add the wild rice and the chickpeas. So first I'm going to add 1 can of rinsed chickpeas in here. And then I'm not gonna add this entire thing of wild rice. I feel like I'm just gonna add as much as I feel like needs to go in here. Sometimes I add, you know, I'm gonna start with that much and we're gonna stir it around a little bit. See what the situation is like. If I feel like it's not enough, I'll put some more in, but sometimes I feel like 3/4 of a cup of wild rice is a lot. So I'm just gonna stir that around a little bit, because you can always add more, but you can't take it away after you've added. So I just add a little bit of it, and then I just see how I feel about it. So I'm gonna add a little more, and then I'm gonna leave about this much out. All right, so we're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more. Sometimes I'll serve this over pearl couscous, but I didn't last night. I just wanted to have it in its natural state. One of my favorite ways to serve it is with a little bit of sliced green onions, some plain yogurt, and a little bit of pecorino romano cheese. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this cook with me video, and we're gonna get to eating right now. If you guys like videos like this, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, press that notification bell so you're on the notification squad so you don't miss a single video. Alright, you guys, I will see you in the next video. That means tomorrow. Bye!